Please don't suck bad. Restream. Maximum backtrackage. See, he's alright. Did he just get restored back to normal? Did Queen take over the world yet? I wouldn't know. Oh, because he doesn't pay attention to politics. Okay. Yeah, we gotta look for the backtracky stuff. Okay, I think this is as far back as we can possibly go. Yeah, because the teacup doesn't respawn. Whoa! Oh! Hey! Okay, that's a clever little trick. I want to see the very beginning of the game. Yep, okay, this is where we slid down. You've seen this already. You are filled with the power of pointless backtracking. I like cats the best, but I heard Pop-Up is cute too. What, is considered a household pest? No way. Next you're going to tell me that mice are vermin. What I'm curious is if any of these... Newbert's gone! Looks like Newbert's screen is moving up in the world. What I'm curious is if any of these puzzles might have like a hidden second meaning to them. Like I wonder like if you type in Gaster or something on any of the keyboards, if you can get anything. I wish there was someone that liked cleaning as much as me. Tsukiri. Oh, that's why he likes the little, what do you call them? The dust bunnies when he gets to the Rousey's town. I really got used to the countryside. Perhaps I'm just a farm boy at heart. Plus, I haven't seen a single pop-up yet. Yeah, okay, there's some nice little flavor. There's some nice little flavors to text. What? The camera? The camera must be broken? Why is it here? This wasn't here before. Okay, I am finding some weird stuff. It's just nothing big yet, just little things. Okay, wait. Yeah, I helped this guy. You found 3 check marks. Elite. I will now live in your city. Maybe our cyber paths will cybercross once more in Queen's Mansion. In the meantime, let me show you the power of the blue check marks. Maybe that's what I screwed up. Well, yeah, I know I did this part because I talked to him later. I just wanted to make a cool demo scene for you. Now that I finished this, I can show you all sorts of places. Yeah, because he's supposed to be the guy who gives you the hint about where to go to find Spamton Neo. Oh, they stop. That's clever. If I backtrack here, can I not backtrack forward afterwards? Did I just soft lock my game? What's going on? Yeah, because you're supposed to write... I might have found a major bug. This could be bad, because... Crap. Well, I have a backup save. This is why I have backup save. This is where you're supposed to write across with, what's his name? With, Sweet, but Sweet's gone. So I've possibly soft-locked my game and saved. Great. Well, there might be a door to get me out of here, come to think of it. That feels like a bit of a design flaw. Like, there ought to be a way to advance the normal route anyway. But let me see if I can get back to the door. There's gotta be a... Yeah, there it is. Alright. Whew. Whoa. Okay, I found something. Junk work. Our main gig is making scrap into machines. Our clients are sometimes a bit off-key, though. They smell off-key, too. Like some little weird guy who wanted us to sneak into Queen's Mansion. We're just rebels. We don't want to get in trouble. But recently, we got a real high-class client. A man of taste. He had a way with words. I couldn't even understand him. I think they're talking about Spamton. Now all we gotta do is follow the blueprints, right? It'll be our big time break. Yeah, haha. It's gonna break apart big time. That's odd. Yeah, a high-class client I couldn't even understand. And that sounds a little like Spamton. Maybe that's who they're referencing. Maybe I read that earlier and I just didn't know who it could be referring to. I want to see if I can sell them the broken junk. They'll buy a broken sword for $1. What do I have too much of? I have so much butt juice. Ah, shoot, I lost the... Okay, well, actually, nope. Now I'm getting smart. I'm getting less boomery gradually. So now that I know how to Now that I know how to not stream my whole screen, that means I can I can watch along with you guys. I'll just open a second tab. New tab. Go to my channel, and then I can open up the chat there. Yeah, and then I'll just poke back, and it'll be exactly like what I used to do with my phone. I'll just like tab over when I need to. And close that out. Don't do that. There we are. Yeah, that's what... Okay, so you guys noticed the camera. I have no idea if it can be fixed. Maybe it's just like a little... Maybe it's just there is a little callback for people like me who backtrack. Who's here? Nebula's here. William Martin. Love your voice and hearing you read. Thank you so much. I love doing that for you guys. So here's just a little story about me. When I was like a teenager, I had like a lot of kid sisters. So when I would like babysit them or whatever, I'd like put on like an RPG and I'd read all the characters' voices for them, right? So it was kind of like my way of reading storybooks to them. The one I most remember is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I probably played that with... I think I played that with all three of my sisters, and they would, when they're all grown now and have their own kids, and they'll tell me about how they have fond memories of me reading all the character parts out loud for them. So I kind of like was doing it with my sisters before YouTube existed. So I've just been doing this kind of stuff since I was a kid, before it was a YouTube thing. So Toby Fox is a really talented musician, but by the way, I like how there's just great leitmotifs throughout all his work, right? His songs become memes for a reason. Oh, this guy's new. Sorry, the roller coaster is under construction. Apparently, someone tried to use it anyway. Ha! We did. Nice of Toby to like block the path with something kind of neat like that. So, yeah, the roller coaster is how we get to the city. So that pathway is now blocked. So we do have to use the door to get out of here. I've already beat Spamton Neo, so let's see if they say anything about... Yeah, okay. Another little YouTuber found this first. So it's in my Deltarune playlist. I wrote a community tab saying thank you to him. I don't remember his or her username off the top of my head, but these guys talk about Spamton apparently. The day he was to be evicted from the Queen's mansion, I went to his room to check on him, but he wasn't there. There was only a phone hanging off the handle. He must have left it in the middle of a conversation, because I could still hear someone on the other end. Ooh. But when I put the receiver to my ear, there was nothing but garbage noise. Gaster! Just to be safe. A sharp shadow moves like water in the hand. You have collected 2. You held the crystal up to your eye. For some strange reason, for just a brief moment, you thought you saw the computer lab. But it must have just been your imagination. That's odd. People have been trying the cell phone a lot. I don't think anybody's found anything with the cell phone yet. Even so, he only got more and more successful. He moved into a luxurious room in the Queen's mansion. He started bragging about big TV deals, big cars, big commercials. But then things started to crack. It seemed like whatever was helping him disappeared. His sales dropped to 0, and everything came crashing down. Suddenly, he got really good at his job. The clicks started piling up. What? What did he do? Why did he deserve this? We were all so jealous of him. We stopped going out with him. I mean, wasn't he a big shot? He didn't need us anymore, did he? He started to get a little desperate. I heard he started looking for any way to become more popular. Somehow, he made the right phone call and found someone. Or was he found by someone? It must have been helping him, because suddenly, he was on the phone all the time. Night after night, when we all went to the same cyber grill, he'd shoot his mouth about making it big someday. You just watch! Someday, I'm gonna be a big shot! He was like the rest of us, just a little unlucky. For some reason, his products never seemed to hit. And the Lightners never even looked his way. Poor guy. He was... Okay, and then I think they say the rest... I think this is actually... I read it in reverse chronological order. Yeah, if you read it from right to left, it kind of tells you his story in chronological order. Alright, so clearly, Gaster, or whatever is behind the garbage noise, got to him and did some Faustian sell your soul to the devil crap with him. Yeah, sorry, guys. Do you want me to do it right? I could do it right, and then I could pull that out and make that a clip, right? I'll do it for you guys. Actually, let me know in the chat if you want me to go back and reread that, or do you want me to keep exploring? Okay, keep exploring. Got it. I've got the backup. You know what? I've got the backup footage anyway. People have already got clips of that, so I'm not going to prioritize that. Some funny-looking guys have gathered to the west. They were muttering something about deals. I'm trashy. He actually gives you a lot of useful information, even though they make fun of him. Try to get him in one go. Not a very elite gamer moment. Still can't go that way. Alright. You are mostly filled with the power of fluffy boys and mean girls. The cat sign still comprises about 1% of it. Also, if you backtrack with Noelle, you get a couple little flavor text comments like that. Now, the roller coaster's still broken? Too bad. I keep petitioning for a public merry-go-round, but there was some ex-famous guy, some salesman lobbyist type. He was afraid of clowns, so he kept it from happening. Alright. Interesting. We're finding out some interesting stuff about Spamton. He hates clowns, so which has been referenced in some of his dialogue, too. That he's... Right? And then everybody thinks of Jevil the second he says that, right? So did he have any kind of relationship with Jevil? Yeah, okay, this guy, I found him here. I went to the store and they needed a signature to use a credit card, but when I tried to encrypt my signature by drawing random squiggles, they didn't like that. And then I never saw him again after this point, which is weird because I thought I did what I had to do to advance the story with him. Noelle is no longer in your party. All of you are filled with the power of not knowing what a sugar plum is. If you come back here, an invasive species of puzzle moves in. Hey, there's New Girl here. This is new. Hey, there is some new stuff. How about that? Hey, Chris, ever think about using one of these cones? Using them for ice cream. Yeah, if you backtrack here with either Noelle or Susie, you can get some different commentary. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay, the guy is just gone. All right, so I can't go in there. Let's talk to this lady. Thing. What are these guys called? They're what become the werewires. I wanted to buy something, but I think all of the shopkeepers went to the trash dump. Okay. It's a shame. I wanted to get ripped off. We are basically supposed to be part of Queen's army, but until she takes over the world, we still have to work. Living as a salary man. Maybe I was assimilated before I got controlled. Pretty much everyone else is a werewire now, kind of wondering if I'm holding everything back. I'm not even sure I would make a good werewire. It's an advertisement. Susie is surely thinking of her ride with Noelle. The hell is a Ferris anyway? Some kind of tank with giant wheels? Ha! That's new, alright. Hey, I'm finding some stuff. Neat. I wasn't expecting to find much, but I guess Toby loves backtrackers like me. Hell yeah, boxes. This is what it's about. Chris, you were living it up without us, huh? Susie loves cardboard boxes. There's some flavor text in Chapter 1 that hints that, too. I think I've seen this stuff, except for the dancing garbage that lives in the trash heap. Oh, okay, that might be another reference to Spamton. It was a horrible statue, but the execution was very good. I would give it 2 stars, 1 to cover each of the nipples. It's in a better place now. Flush down the giant toilet. Hello. All the shopkeepers went to the trash dump, so I thought I might steal something, but these items are pretty bad. Feels like I'll get ripped off, even if I don't pay. It's a dumpster, seems like there's a pillow inside, and Spamton lives in a trash can, so maybe that's where he lived for a while. I mean, we see him pop up somewhere else. Wait, I have the egg. Yeah, so duh, I already did this, right? Yeah, I have the egg. Moss. There's not enough to eat. Ah, and then the giant toilet. A giant toilet-shaped toilet is blocking the way. Yeah. Knock the door? Oh, okay, maybe... Hey! Knock, knock, knock. You found the only knockable door in the city. This here is my pride and joy. Nice one! Great suggestion from the chat. Alright. Gosh, it just shows how, like, I think I'm obsessive because I check every object, and it just shows you, like, how nuttily detailed this game could be getting, because things you don't normally think of as objects could very well be objects that you need to interact with. You go behind these guys? I'm not sure. Alright. Well, I must be dumb. And I've gotten all of the flavor text in the old rooms, but I might check one more time. Whoa! That's different. Okay, that didn't happen last time. He seems to be well taken care of. Nice, okay. It would seem weird to me that something didn't happen last time. Hello. This puzzle, I think I got it on the download. I just need to data mine the answers from the console. The answer's in the code. All he's managed to do is get a child's toy to play a beep version of nursery rhyme music. He's making fun of people who hack the game. The other two puzzle rooms have been removed unceremoniously by a giant hand. We ask our guests for their understanding and kinda hope they weren't in there. This is different. The nameplate reads Asriel's room, peek inside. Haha, Chris! Whose room is this? Huh? Your brother? Ha ha ha, man! You better hope I never meet him! Nice, this is different. I'm glad I came back. You have the feeling you wouldn't learn anything. Okay, so Asriel's a big nerd. Spamton, this used to be his room. Though it's not like he used it after a while. Eventually, he just spent all his time in the basement, praying. Ugh. When things went downhill, he became obsessed with that artifact. Maybe he thought it would give him another big break. So the artifact might be the shadow crystal? Did you enjoy your room? There was a mint under your electric cage. Don't make a mistake. This is not a hotel. The nameplate reads Burgley I mean Birdley. Peek inside. You respected the gamer's code, no screen peeking. What you saw surprised you, sort of. But no commentary from the others. Hey, does Susie say anything about this? Look, I know what you're thinking. And no, the skateboard game doesn't work on this. Hey Chris, if you blasted flames down this horn thing, you think it would torch the other side? Why are you using that face now? She's kind of, yeah, she like feels shy and sympathetic about blasting fire through the horn, okay. It's a painted egg, it's warm. From search query, can hard-boil eggs hatch? It's a vacuum-powered book. From search query, losers, this library sucks. It's a copy of an online skateboarding game. From search query, cool skateboard game online. It's a skateboarding game, but the AI is cheating. It's impossible to win. From search queries, cool skateboard game online cheat. Seems to be a somewhat glitched out hologram. From search query, a whole bunch of letters. I actually Googled this and nothing came up. So I think it might just be nonsense, but if it has some hidden secret meaning, there it is for you guys. I haven't found it. The shovels. Now what's nice about this is they can't see Chris's room, right? To see what a messed up kitty is, or he or she. Seems like the room is overflowing with shovels, and you don't have anything to dig through them with. Do they have anything different to say? The basement robot. So that's what happened. That robot was the embodiment of a Lightner's dream. A dream I helped create once. Splashing color from the motion of their hand. The Lightner filled it with their own hope, giving it an incredible power. But, in the end, nothing ever came of it. And it was left in the basement with the rest of the corrupted data. But that crooked salesman, somehow he learned about the robot. and thought he could use its power to fulfill his own twisted dreams. What a pity to think he was once a valued customer. Yeah, okay, that sounds like the Neo armor is Ralsei's boss from his game design, right? Because Ralsei was making a video game, and the final boss was going to have rainbow wings, but he never finished it. The Neo armor had rainbow wings, and it fits directly with what he was talking about. Alright, hey, we're figuring out some interesting stuff, gamers. Oh, you defeated that simpleton. Wonderful, wonderful. After he stole our flower display for one of his bouquets. Task manager told me she saw him in the hallway, where, opening with, "Ah, thou must be 50% likely to be queen," he thrust the vase upon her and asked her to be her minion for life. He was promptly electrocuted to the ground. Well, enough of the unpleasantries. Would you like a toasted marshmallow? I just want to bring them here so they can share in Chris's trauma. Huh. The door rattles but doesn't open. Okay, so that stops you from taking them places where they can't go. There! Okay, he finally showed up. Alright. I'm retiring from hacking the mainframe. I decided to use my powers for the good of society. I'm going to reverse engineer the code to super smashing fighters, so I can put my favorite cartoon characters in the game. Ah! Hacking is hard work. Whew. I need a drink of JPEG. I need to drink a JPEG of water. He's using the app that lets you drink water from your phone. Okay, well I think I figured out the hacker thing that was driving me nuts, so that's good. You have to talk to him at every instance he shows up. Okay, here's an art nerd thing. So, the Mona Lisa with the mustache is a reference to a Dada poster where it might have been, no, it wasn't Salvador Dali. I don't remember the artist, but someone just took a poster of the Mona Lisa and painted a mustache on it. So that's actually like an art history nerd thing. Room has been closed due to haters. So it was originally closed due to vermin. And now it's closed due to haters? Okay. Huh. Pulling this lever releases a swan boat. You thought about releasing a ton of swans to clog the river. Aw, are they reminiscing about our ride? I'll tell you, I think the knight is Chris, right? Because what Chris does at the end of the game lines up perfectly with what they're talking about regarding the knight. And people say, well, what if Azrael is the knight? But Azrael's at university, so when would Azrael get a chance to build these things? Really, the only other question I have about Azrael is Azrael like a good brother that Chris is torturing or something, or is Azrael like a bad brother who's responsible for Chris being such a messed up kid? And then if you go back here, it's where the photo is, and I'll just check. It sure is a nice photo. Susie, do you want it for your room? The hell would I want this for? Okay, so I saw that. Looks like it's completed its migration. Okay. This is where we did the Noel cutscene. Ah, Susan, return to feast upon my sprightly visage. What? You look awful. Ah, such dere is sun to my ears. What the hell are you saying? How about a kiss for luck? Stop mumbling! A kiss for me to change RNG? That's in case you don't know, that's a reference to the Zelda CDI games. Okay, I've read all the text from my regular playthrough, so I'm not going to read this text again because I've done it once. I'll get it for you guys in the, what do you call it, in the edited Let's Play I'm working on. Alright, I want to see if this changed then. Any bright ideas on how we're going to get out of this one? We could try flapping our arms? Fear not. Your knight in glow-in-the-dark armor is here. Birdly? Okay, let's see if Hacker's here. Chris, Susie, my energy is still too low to help you fight. So I found help for you. Behold, comrades. On your quest against Queen, you've made all sorts of buddies, right? Using our junk-making skills, we modified everyone. To work together. I shall also take credit for this. Okay, yeah, Hacker's here. The ultimate group project. With a splendid bits. My strongest JPEGs. Flashing lights. Happy bravery. Meow. My energy. Squeak. Tender loving care. Fresh cooking. Organization. And mostest of all, whatever this thingeth is. Hey, I got him! Okay, I got the missing thing. Alright. Yeah. My buddy Carl's Amateur Hour, or Carl Toons, mentioned this is the second game he's seen with a random giant mecha Punch-Out reference for some reason. The other one is the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed. Peasant Lemon, aka Pleasant Lime, a pixel on the Queen's carpet. So is there like a single picture I can interact with? I could always get that on my next playthrough too. The weapon mode changes depending on what thrash machine you make. Yeah, I'm interested in that. Now I have more reasons to backtrack. Great. Well, thanks for joining in, guys. This was much more chill. You know, with the first weekend it comes out, I'm like extremely like, I gotta get everything, right? And I'm very intense about it, and now I'm more like relaxed about it. So, someone's pointed out that now that there is a genocide-like path in Deltarune and multiple chapters, this could start getting incredibly complicated. We could have like multiple paths, and the game getting more and more complicated at every new chapter as things diverge farther and farther, potentially. So, based Marmaduke stream, thank you, the True Fish Bujin. It was nice being here, thank you. Alright, so Peasant says there was a black pixel on the Queen's carpet on the left side of the room. Like the same way the King had a pixel in his boss room. So you mean to tell me you are paying attention to every single pixel of their rooms? That's incredible. Okay, here's a question. What if I didn't go to Ralsei's Kingdom? Yeah, that's weird, because you have to go to Ralsei's Kingdom to drop off everything, right? Hey Chris, shouldn't we go check on Lancer? He should be back in the school closet, right? Okay, Susie just stopped me. Let's see if she does. Yeah, because what happens if I end the game with all this stuff I'm supposed to put in there? I guess it would just save, right? It would just save and I wouldn't get the chance to... So I gotta be careful about this then, right? Because that could mean I could be saving and not get the chance to do anything in the overworld, if that's the case. Yeah. So that would be an interesting experiment, but I don't want to experiment on that right now, because that would essentially just screw up all the work I just did. So I'm going to go to Ralsei's Kingdom and save like normal, which is kind of like what the game is prompting you to do. And then on some other... basically, I'm going to use the other Let's Plays as a way of experimenting and doing things like, oh, who cares if it screws up the file? It's an experiment, right? But the butt file is going to be my, like, normal, just regular playthrough, not too experimental. Welcome to Butt Town, Queen. With that, I'm number one Marmaduke fan. I love you guys. I'll catch you later.